Good afternoon. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I'm Zuri Bibi, and we will be discussing self-care today. A lot of times, as twin flames, we don't do self-care. We don't take care of ourselves. We're so busy taking care of others. We're so busy focusing on our twin flame, our twin. Um, that we just get burnt out and don't take care of ourselves. The way that I take care of myself, I garden, I go and walk in the grass, I meditate, pray, shop when I shouldn't. Um, just those are the things that I do. I don't really talk to people. Maybe I should do that more often, but I don't. But that's something I will reconsider. But let's get on with the reading. Let me see. This is take two because I messed up the first video. And so I reshuffled, redid everything. So we're going to do this again. I need 5 cards. Kipper. 5 cards. Can I have 5 cards? Alright, that's one. Okay, 5 cards. Can I have 3 more? 3 more. Okay, that's 1. Oh, it's 2. 1 more. Oh, here's 1. I missed it. Alrighty, is there any more? Alright. Have high honor, bad health, child, poverty, change. A lot of these things can affect your inner child. Not being thought of being in high honor or trying too hard to be in high honor can cause you to need to do some self-care. Bad health definitely will cause you to need to do some self-care. Child, your inner child, most definitely will cause you to need to do health care. Poverty, thinking poverty thoughts, lack mentality, that will cause you definitely to get into your inner child and do some self-care. And then change. You do the self-care because you just want to change. Let's see what the angels have to say about this. Oh, wow. Man, you all been coming out. Wow. I'm going to keep them. Never had that many pop out before. All right, let's keep it moving. I'm gonna read them all. For the high honor is ask for guidance. So while you're seeking your self-care, you can ask for guidance and follow the golden rule. Whatever the guidance is that you're given, you should follow the golden rule. Treat others the way that you would like to be treated. A lot of times people treat people real ugly. I work in a field where people are ugly. I'm around people that act ugly all the time. Sometimes I wish I could pull a mirror up to them so that they could see how they behave. And I probably need to have a mirror put up to me, because at a certain point, even though I'm very calm in dealing with them, I know my facial expressions give me away, and I do say things. And every now and then I do say things back. But me and Jesus talk about it. I do ask for forgiveness. But anyway, let's keep it going. For bad health, it says express your feelings. Maybe because if you're not expressing your feelings, it's affecting your health. Calm, calm is not a weakness. Maybe people think that because you don't really speak out and you're not so forceful, they think that you're a pushover. Um, but it's not. That's more like a strength. Um, you never should judge another. Never. And release toxic relationships. Wow. So all these things could affect your health, bad health. For your child, you are never alone. Maybe you felt abandoned as a child, and it's affecting you now. So you need to, delve into that and work that out. Um, let's see what else. For poverty, death is not an illusion. Actually, death is just a way of transforming. You can transform yourself. So whatever this poverty thinking is, or whatever this is, you can get out of being in that mindset of having poverty. And as far as change, patience is a virtue. So whatever change is occurring, you're going to have to be patient, dealing with it. Let's see what the animals have to say. Oh no. Okay, I had that one before. I'm not taking all these, but I will take these. And it's funny because these came up before. Firefly, dragonfly, and stingray. Okay, so let's look at this. Firefly. These are firefly and dragonfly is the air symbol. They're air animals. So let's do firefly. The firefly is inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. That's this. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It is pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? When it's in balance, it writes, creates, and it brainstorms. When it's out of balance, it bursts out, feels dull. And to bring it into balance is write a poem or draw. So during self-care, apparently somebody's feeling dull and burnt out. So you need to do the self-care so you can bring it back into balance. Okay, dragonfly. That's this one. And this is an air element also. Master of light, illusion, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. When it's in balance, it sees clearly, is joyful and magical. When it's out of balance, it can't concentrate, and it has a busy mind, or a monkey mind, as they say. To bring it to balance, focus on the breath. So that's another way of self-care. When you maybe you can't concentrate and your mind is busy, the monkey mind, whatever thoughts are going through your mind, You know, you need to focus and think about it. Take deep breaths so that you can calm yourself. The stingray, and I think that's fire, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, it's not. I think it's what is it? I found it. It's water. Stingray is water, and that's this one. That's a pretty card. Oh, it shows the chakras in it. Look at those colors. Wow. The chakra, developing confidence, sense of self, or spine. The stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. The moment has come when the stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. Pressure from family and friends make the decision even more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again as the force of Dharma growing within the stingray is too strong to ignore. So when it's in balance, it's eager and it wants to grow. When it's out of balance, it blames others and quits. When it to bring it into balance, move through the discomfort. So while you're doing your self-care, you know, you can use these spirit animals, the firefly, the dragonfly, and the stingray to help you get through whatever it is issue that you're dealing with. Let's see. I'm gonna pull a few cards. Wow. Okay. So, with these cards I pulled out, you know, you need the self-care because you weren't speaking your truth. It's upside down. You know, when it's this way, you're coming forth with the truth and a new beginning, but you're not getting the new beginning because you weren't speaking your truth. And but you're focusing on your one cup. You know, that would, you know, that's good. When you self-care, it will help you to balance, have you look at the right thing, like he's looking up, so he's looking forward instead of down at the past, looking forward. And you have the Six of Pentacles, and this will allow you to share with others. Or and in this card, this is your twin flame. That's the masculine, and that's what, let me, it's a masculine and feminine. I'm saying it's the masculine and that's the feminine, but he's sharing with others as well. That might be his child. So maybe that's what you're healing from. You feel that he's giving more to the child or to others than to you. So that's why you need self-care. And you need the patience because somebody was hoarding the money, jumping from place to place, house over here, house over here. So maybe this will help you. He's leaning over here, leaning to this one. So maybe once you do your self-care, you will be able to make the decision and focus on that. I will clarify these. Okay, so the sun came out for because it needs healing. In order to heal this not being in your truth. You need some healing. For the Nine of Cups, you want to come forward in your truth, and you want to come forward and be together passionately. So, or work together passionately. This is Wands. Wands means that you want to work together. So you want to come forward and work together. So once you do this self-care, you'll be able to do that. Let's see. What else? After you balance, you'll be able to come in swiftly. Wow. Okay. We got the, okay, what was, oh, that was over there. Okay. Okay. It's upside down, but for the Six of Pentacles, you have cruelty, because I guess whoever, you know, they felt like this with them, whoever was spending more time with others, that's how they felt. It was cruel, and it kind of disrupted the wheel from turning, from the universe from turning, because that's upside down too. And you want to heal the futility. So, you know, it was 7. That's 7. 7 of Swords. So you got, you know, heartbreak on both sides. You're trying to heal, do your self-care to get over this. And about this 4 of Pentacles. Nope, too many. I'll take those. You know, once you do your self-care, you'll have abundance. That's for the 4 of Pentacles. And you'll have pleasure. It's a pretty cool reading. That's pretty good. I do have, I like these Mudra cards. Let's see what the phrase is. One day, if I get brave enough, I'm going to actually do these poses, because these cards have poses on them you can do, and it has a book that talks about it. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is the 3-limbed forward bend, and the message says, "I am a blessing to the world." Yeah, you know, you are a blessing to the world, you know, but we need to, you won't be able to show others that you are a blessing to the world if you're not doing the self-care. You know, you'll feel burdened. This is really cool. I like these poses. Let's see what the angels have to say about this. Alrighty. Okay, I like that. Alright, so the divas say, you know, once you take time to do your self-care, you know, you'll get your ancient wisdom. The ancestors will come to you. I did not pull those cards out, that deck out. I forgot to. But the ancestors still came out. Also, animals, you know, animals, you can use animals for self-care. You know, people do have therapy dogs, you know, and I'm not making a joke of that. You know, people seriously do need those dogs. But even if you just have a pet will calm you down. So that can be part of your self-care as well. Also, while you're doing your self-care, you'll set healthy boundaries that will allow you to take action, the actions that you need to take after you've rested. and then you will have joy. Last deck I want to pull out concerning healthcare. These go a little more deeper. One more. Okay. Alrighty. And I'll just read a little bit of what these cards say. Just a little. 48. Eye of the Storm. That's this one. These stones are beautiful. There you go. Eye of the Storm, 48. Safe haven. Eye of the Storm is a safe haven for your soul, a calm center no matter what upheavals may occur, a life support system during stressful times or serious illness. Hold on to it during challenges so that you keep things in perspective. And you may be allowing the challenges and traumas of life to push you off center. Stress and pressure are a major cause of your disease. You could be focusing too closely on one aspect of life to the detriment of others. Look at the wider picture. And self-care. Take time to relax and let go of your stress. Stay mindful rather than watchful. Excess adrenaline adversely affects your immune system. So if you're constantly going, that messes with you on the inside. Switch on the positive potential in your cell walls. Meditate quietly to rejuvenate your DNA. So when you meditate, you change your inside. The healing insight. You can stay centered and calm no matter what storm rages around you. And this is the frequency is earthy and it's high. It affects all the chakras. Timing at any time. And it's safe with its soul path is walking safely through the storm. So maybe a lot of you may be going through something that's causing you for this card to pop up. So that's something you can look at. This is a nice card. Adroit. Number 30. Compassionate being. Adroit brings about a profound spiritual revelation. Drawing out karmic wounds, this crystal reframes cellular memory and past contracts. Self-understanding. You are a being of infinite love and compassion. Find your core of ultimate peace and universal love. Release your toxic emotions, replacing them with forgiveness, compassion, and serenity. What you have been through allows you to appreciate the pain of another's path. Do not absorb their pain. Remain dispassionate, detach gracefully, and move on. Put down your burdens, knowing you are a being of light. Resolve conflicts and forgive those who wounded you. Give someone a second chance. Honor your promises. Find the best solution for everyone. Let your dispassionate compassion encompass all. Charity or volunteer work is indicated. So this, someone needs this. Once you do your self-healing, self-care, you'll be able to do this. The frequency of this stone is exceptionally high, and the chakra is your third eye, crown, heart, throat, and star. The timing is Virgo and Aquarius, and the soul path is keeping an open, compassionate heart. All right. 28, Smoky Quartz Celestial. 28. Transmutational Magic. A stone for karmic healing, Smoky Quartz Celestial opens into different dimensions and brings powerful transmutations. You have a powerful survival instinct and ability to go where others dare not. Transmute the past, realize that darkness is not evil. Facing your deepest fears turns these into golden gifts. You know that death is only a transformation into another state of being. Take responsibility for your life. Don't let others take control. Be patient. Much stirs beneath a calm surface. Total transformation is close. It may entail a trip into the underworld. Your shadow becomes your brightest gift. Toxic emotions turn into positive regard. Ground your efforts in everyday life, but retain contact with higher realms. Success comes through dedication and trust in your abilities. Mentors are available. Release yourself from old enchantments. No part of you is evil or bad. Embracing your shadow leads you to healing hidden in the darkest reaches of yourself. That's interesting because I read a few people and they were talking about your shadow, doing shadow work. So healing yourself is a way of doing shadow work. All right, the frequency is exceptionally high. Its chakra is Earth Star, Base Sacral, Soul Star, and Stellar Gateway. And it's during Scorpio and Capricorn, and it's total transformation. I got two more cards. This might actually go over a little bit. We'll see. Purpurite. We gotten this one before. I like that color, purple. To me, the color is the color of royalty. I love it. 44. The Curse Clearer. Extremely effective for psychic and aura protection. Purpurite grounds high frequency energy, harmonizing the physical body to the new vibration. It helps you to break away from self-destructive or self-limiting behavior. Energizing the physical and mental bodies, it overcomes tiredness, apathy, and despondency. Old habits and patterns, including those inherited from ancestors, may keep you mired in the past. Subtle energetics of ancient curses or ill wishing could be affecting you. These may be personal or passed down through the family line. You may be open to mental influence from others. Divination. Be open to new ways to heal. Protect yourself appropriately, but do not be overly defensive. Check out whether you have inadvertently offended anyone. If so, make reparation where possible. If not, send unconditional love and forgiveness without needing to know why or where. Healing insight. The past creates the present, but the past can be repaired and the present healed. So healing your inner child. This is a way that you can go into healing your inner child to heal curses. I think I talked about this in another video a while back. The frequency of this stone is earthy, and the chakra is past life, soul star, and cellular gateway in the base chakra. Timing is spring, the soul path being a lineage breaker. So this one will help you break cycles and curses and things in your family line. And last but not least of these stones, I've never gotten this, rhodozite. This is pretty cool. Pretty. Number 43. Oh,